Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now today we're going to delve into the email submissions. Always really tricky for me to decide what I'm going to do. I literally decide about 10 minutes before I'm about to make a video. That's how unpredictable it can be on the channel here. But thanks for joining us today. It's great for you guys to be here to discover some new music with me. And of course, I'm always looking forward to checking out a new band. Now, I had a message come through. Now, I presume this is from one of the band members. I'm not 100% certain, but given all the information they provided, it's probably highly likely rather than one of their fans. But this came from who I presume is Changing Tides. Now, Changing Tides are a metal band from Noord-Brabant. I wouldn't have had a clue where that was either. These guys are from the Netherlands. Don't get them from the Netherlands too often, so I'm looking forward to this one. Now, it says right here that the band gets most of their inspiration and elements from metalcore and deathcore, with well-balanced songs combining strong riffs and deep breakdowns. They always get the crowd moving. And they give me some additional information and then a ton of links, which is always great, and a link to the video. Now, the video we're going to be doing is Guided, which came out on November the 27th on their own official YouTube channel. So let's check this out, guys. Not really sure what to expect from this. I'm given that it's metalcore and deathcore. It's going to be a heavy one. Whether or not we're going to get cleans is another question. You guys know I'm a big fan of cleans, but it's not always needed. It's not always needed. So let's see what these guys are like. Let's just jump straight into the video, guys. This is Changing Tides with Guided. Here we go. Oh, it's got like a dark sound about it. Yeah, I like that. Not as heavy as I was expecting, but not always a bad thing. Really well produced. All the levels are just absolutely spot on so far. Oh yes, mate! Oh yeah, mate. This is what sets it apart, man. Seriously is. Oh. Oh, that's fucking horrible, mate. Holy shit balls, man. That was cheeky. Oh, that's nice. Love that riff. Oh, yes. Oh. Should've known they were gonna bring that shit back. Always appreciate a skull. He fucking approves, can tell you that right now. Apollo AV Club. Guessing that's who did the video. Could be totally wrong though. I'm literally just going off that. So that was Changing Tides with Guided. Really enjoyed that, guys. Wasn't exactly what I was expecting it to be. Now, the fact that they said it was somewhere around like metalcore and deathcore, that's where they get their influence and that's where the elements come from. I like what you've done with it, because you've not gone as fully like disgustingly heavy as deathcore, and you've not gone the heaviest that metalcore can possibly get. You've somehow got somewhere in the middle where it makes it where there were some beautiful melodic elements with the guitar in there, which I really, really enjoyed. It's sometimes hard for parts like that to come through in music videos, and obviously in just like never mind the fucking video, just in the main audio recording itself, sometimes you do find that the other instruments can like drown it out, so it's not so much a focus point for you to be able to hear as a listener. But I could hear all of that really, really clearly. Really loved those elements. Now, I did think the vocalist was going to, I mean, he went low at some points, but I thought it was going to be a much, much lower vocal than it was. But I'm glad, again, it's a really strange one, because although I might have been hoping for something, the style of vocal they ended up being, I think, just fit it absolutely perfectly. There was some absolutely sick sections in there. You just basically ticked pretty much every single box that I would have wanted for this video. Only thing you didn't have was any cleans in there. No, it's not something all bands do, and I know it's not something even bands that do it, they don't always throw it into every single song. I think for me personally, like it'd have been nice to have heard that in there. But I don't think that takes away from the song whatsoever. I thought it was an absolutely solid release. You've clearly got something. I wouldn't necessarily say it's groundbreakingly different, but at the same time, I wouldn't call it like standard generic. You certainly do stand out with this one. And I love the video as well. I love how you took the time with that little bit with the yellow paint, but you made sure it went across the video. I can't remember whether it was shown at the start of the video, but I remember the vocalist had it coming down him on his face at one point, and then at the end of the video, it was shown on the skull. And I really like when bands do that. It's a sort of branding in a way, not just continuity, if that's the right word. But I like how if one element comes in one section of the video, it then remains towards the end. It might be shown in something else, as it was done here. And I really, really like that. Would I listen to this again? Absolutely 100%. Really, really glad I checked these guys out. I believe they have got a few releases out currently, so I'll be interested to listen to those. But big shout out to, let me see who it was that emailed. Now, the email come from Timmy the Man. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it must be one of the guys in the band, but thank you very much for your email. I'll let him know that we were going to be dropping this evening. But that was Changing Tides. Great to get some new music on the channel, and always great to do something that's from outside of the UK. A lot I get like USA, Australia, UK. That's generally where the majority of them come from. So when I saw one from the Netherlands, I was like, we've got to do this because it might be something a little bit different. But it was cool to check it out, guys. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Of course, I'll do my best to respond to them all. This will be getting added to the Spotify playlist, so go and get that shit followed. Probably already mentioned that before, but mince my words up from time to time. But cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll catch you all soon.